Hello, good morning. This is Sourblow. I'm gonna try to make this video. I got a little sore throat, and this video is about uh, my impression about the Xbox Bethesda showcase. Basically, what I think about it. Uh, Before I do begin, for those of you that don't know me, I'm from Lobbies de Juegos, un canal en español de podcast. Y de noticias de videojuego. And I'm also from Xbox International. You can find me here in this channel every Wednesday with Crazy Lou and Silent Cypher. And next week, we do have a special guest, which he was supposed to be announced. Has he been announced? Well, anyway, in case he wasn't announced yet, I don't want to give spoilers, but there's somewhere in around here, there is a tease for our next guest. But anyway, I'm pulling a Phil Spencer right there. Anyway, so for the Xbox Bethesda showcase, I'm seeing a lot of different, a lot of different scores of, what would they would score the showcase. Was the showcase good? Was the showcase bad? I see a lot of takes in the internet, and uh, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is all me. You know, I think if you have been in coma for the last 4 years or so, you wake up, you see this showcase. This showcase is probably one of the best showcase you ever seen. Amazing showcase in that regard. And even if not, this was a good showcase. They did show a lot of cool stuff, a lot of good games. But at the end of the day, did it meet expectation? Uh, was it good enough? Um, I don't think. I think the showcase was good, but I think they under delivered. And a lot of people would say, no, what happened is you paid too much attention to the rumors or to what was going on in Twitter. I gotta say this. I don't agree with that because regardless if you don't go on Twitter, regardless if you didn't look for rumors, we did had two previous showcases where in the two previous years we had a showcase for smaller titles on main, and they gave us that big showcase on Tuesday. And this showcase for me felt like a mix of both. Like they gave you some of those main titles, like a bunch of them, and they gave you some of that that big showcase they have been doing on June. And unfortunately, everything they showed um was you know was things that everyone expected. Like there was no surprises. Like we knew we had to see Redfall, we knew we had to see Star Phil, sorry, and we knew we were gonna see Forza Motorsport, which was probably the biggest three games. Um, Grounded was also super expected. They have been working on this for a long time, and I think it was about time for the last update to reach that 1.0. So there weren't really any, big surprises. If anything, I would say if you're strictly a PC Game Pass player, this showcase might have done something for you because there was a lot of things for PC Game Pass player. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and it's not that I'm trying to be harsh, I'm trying to hate or anything, but the thing is, you know, for me, um, Persona didn't really do anything for you. And even if you're a Persona fan, if you're a huge Persona 5, you probably bought a PS5 to play Persona or a PlayStation 4. You have played Persona. if you are really that big into Persona, if you're that big into League of Legends, you already play League of Legends somewhere else. I mean, like what else? I don't know. This is me. I don't think for the expectations they set up from the previous showcases, I think this wasn't enough. What I think they should have done, because don't get me wrong, I love that all the games shown here supposedly will be shown within the next will be played within the next 12 months with this, which that is great. If that's the approach they're going from now forward, I actually preferred it better than the previous showcases, if that's the approach they're going to take from now on. However, I wish they would have told us with anticipation. Like once they've delayed Starfield and Redfall, what they should have said, even if you wanted to do it right there that same week to get all the all the bad information out, or you could have waited a week or two and you could have said the following showcase will be based on the games we will be playing for the next 12 months or for the next year and a half or for the remainder 2022, 2023. Everything that's going to be show there, that's what we're going to see. If they would have said that, especially they would have said for for the next 12 months from the showcase, because that would have immediately taken out so much, you know, so much games out of our mind that we thought could have been shown. We wouldn't been expected nothing like Quake. We wouldn't have been expecting anything like Indiana Jones. We would have been expecting anything like that compulsion game. We wouldn't have been expecting the Exile game. We wouldn't have been expecting Fable. We wouldn't have been expecting Perfect Dark. We wouldn't have been expecting Everwild. There would have been so many games we would have been expecting. I think if anything, if we would have expected a surprise that wasn't shown here, maybe Avowed, maybe Contraband, and maybe because they shown gameplay, Hellblade. One of those three. And we would have expected one of those three. And then if we would have seen the showcase, none of those came out. But in our mind, it would have been a much better showcase because, okay, we weren't expecting those, that many games. And, there wasn't that huge surprise, but fine. These are the games we're playing for 12 months. I just have a problem with that. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't know how long I've been going. Uh, See you Wednesday. Wednesday, we'll be talking more about this. But I wanted to get that out of my chest. Was it a good showing? Yes, definitely. Yes, I'll give it a seven. A seven. I'll give it. Was it great? I don't think it was great. However, with a great message, I think I would have probably given it a much higher score. But anyway, I'm super excited for a lot of those games, and I'm super excited to talk about it more this Wednesday. So see you this Wednesday. I'm out. I gotta go to work.